The wolf once ruled America's West. Feared, revered, reviled. The wolf was hunted to near extinction in the last century. That is, until 1995, when, after much opposition, wolves were reintroduced to Yellowstone National Park. Once gone, the American wolf is now back. Critically acclaimed author Nate Blakeslee tells of the triumph and tragedy of its return in his latest book, American Wolf, a true story of survival and obsession in the West. It's been compared to a Jack London novel and has already been optioned by actor Leonardo DiCaprio to be made into a movie. Nate's story is getting rave reviews. Book critics from the New York Times, the Associated Press, New Yorker magazine, and Entertainment Weekly, among others, have all praised this compelling culture clash of the West.
After decades of restoration efforts, wolves are once again roaming parts of the western U.S. The return of the animals is not without controversy. The reintroduction of the wolves to Yellowstone National Park in 1995. How did that happen and how successful was it?
Wolves were eliminated from Yellowstone, as they were from most of the lower 48 by the end of the 19th century. And what happened in Yellowstone was you saw this huge explosion in the elk population. That is the wolf's main prey, and there was nothing left to prey on them. And so, in turn, the habitat in Yellowstone started to degrade. Opportunities for other species were lost because the elk, you've probably heard the expression, the mountain fears the elk like the elk fears the wolf. The idea that bringing wolves back might solve this problem was first came up in the 1940s, but it was controversial. And the federal government wasn't able to get it done until the mid-90s. When they did bring them back, it was immensely successful, so much so that today the debate is over whether or not they are well established enough to begin hunting them again.
Yeah. Wow.
Nate is a writer at large at Texas Monthly magazine. His first book was Tulia, Race, Cocaine, and Corruption in a Small Texas Town. It's an award-winning story of wrongful convictions, but tonight we're here to talk about Nate's story of the modern Western wolf. Best-selling author Margaret Atwood describes this book as gripping and fascinating. It's wolf versus wolf, wolf versus man, man versus wolf. Let's please welcome Nate Blakeslee to the stage for tonight's gathering of the Spokesman-Review's Northwest Passages Book Club.